Good morning, folks. Thursday, 20th of December. I'm just putting the finishing strokes here on this bowl, which kind of the design is it's a bit like I always think of it as loads of teeming small fish in a pond, or let's put it there so you can see it a bit closer. It's very easy to do actually, but it looks impressive when it's done because the overall effect, or the combination of all these little flicks and flecks of the brush, which go in all different directions, left, right, curving, diving, the overall effect is actually quite impressive, and I quite like that. I've sort of banded it with a band of cobalt slate blue on the top, and also underneath, sort of bordering, if you like, the design, or keeping it within those limits. Sort of a bit like maybe the blue being the sea, you know, and water, fish. Sort of a loose interpretation. That's that one. Now it's going in the kiln. This is one I was doing yesterday, which is a shallow bowl with a turned foot. Incidentally, after you've gone to a lot of trouble, you may want to make sure that your seal on the bottom is not completely submerged in glaze. So what I generally do is where the seal is lying underneath the glaze, you can usually tell that, unless you've got such a thickness of glaze that it's completely covering it and you can't see at all. But I generally just rub over it with my fingers like that, or the back of my nail, and that's enough. It'll show through then. There's that one, and then we had the old menorah, remember, which I did yesterday. That fella. And then I've done another bowl over here, which this one is, again, it's got some sort of fish on the inside there. That's the decoration. This particular bowl, you'll see if I turn it over, is only glazed to there. It's not completely glazed over. Sometimes it's nice to do that, you know, just so you get this bit of a contrast from the clay and then glaze and then decorated effect. Alright, so there's that one. And this bottle I've only just glazed, so that's ready now to have whatever a treatment is appropriate. I try to sort of listen to I don't want to sound too profound or anything, because it isn't really profound, but I just try to, I put a pot in front of me, and unless I'm doing like let's say a stock decoration, which is one which I repeat and repeat and repeat, you know, with more little individual things, where these are all a little bit different, so I don't stick to any hard and fast patterns or decorating designs. I try and be spontaneous as I can be, and literally what I do is just plonk it down there and have a look at it, and just not sort of try and think too hard or try and be too clever about, you know, what kind of decoration I'm going to put on it. I just look at it, and, you know, I don't know, something just falls into my mind, and then I try with a brush to do it. And, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say that 100% of the time it works. It doesn't. There's quite a few pots that I do, I don't like, or I discard them, or I wash them off, because I think, nah, stupid. Why I'm so silly to think that was a good decoration, you know. So it's the problem with I think with sort of the art world and how we're conditioned is, you know, we're sometimes we try to be too clever, you know. We're taught to be too clever, to be too intellectual about things. We just want to be simple about it. Don't try and be clever. All right. I'm talking to myself. A decoration will come into your mind just if you just, I think, have a childlike attitude. Okay, folks, we'll see you. Be good. See you.